Hello guys, welcome back. It's your boy here, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Please try as much as possible as usual, guys, to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share to all social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And meanwhile, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Firstly, guys, there's this conflicting reports I'm getting concerning Hushpuppi. Well, I cannot ascertain the credibility of this report, mind you. You guys recall the video I made yesterday, and we discussed about how Hushpuppi called from prison discussing about Obi Cubana's mom burial. In fact, we do not know what actually happened, but in the video, we had a voice similar to Hushpuppi's voice. In fact, we compared it, and most of you agreed that was actually Hushpuppi. Yeah. So they were discussing about Obi Cubana's mom burial, and Eve said in the video that since he's gone, Obi Cubana is not taking over, and they laughed about it. Well, the report now is that authorities are currently investigating that video to ascertain if it was truly Hushpuppi talking or not. Well, like I've said before, I cannot ascertain the credibility of the news because I just got the report. Firstly, we need to understand the terms and conditions when it has to do with Hushpuppi. You know, not all prisoners are allowed to have connection to the outside world, outside the prison. Not all prisoners are allowed to make call. So we do not know if Hushpuppi is one of all those people that is not allowed to make calls. Well, I saw in the comment section yesterday of a guy who said he's from, he recently got out from Philippine prison, and while he was in Philippine prison, he was allowed to make call every two days to his mom, to call his mom. So we do not know if Hushpuppi is allowed to make call or not. And I do not think he's dancing on anybody fundamental human right. There are some prisoners who have such fundamental human right to still make calls. There are some prisoners who do not have such right. That is basically the truth, guys. And meanwhile, like I've said before, they are investigating and I cannot ascertain it. But I will just keep you posted just in case anything like that comes out and that is credible, then you know that, yeah, we reported it first. And mind you, let's talk about Obi Cubana. Well, guys, it's still the talk of the town, his mom burial. And you can see he's currently trying as much as possible. I do not know why Obi Cubana is so much outspoken after his mom burial. He's doing interviews, trying to explain himself. His wife even came out to, for the first time, I think a wife ever coming out to address the public, came out to clarify her husband's name. And he himself came out to talk about how he made his wealth. He's a very, very private person according to him, but I think something is about to happen. Something's about to happen because I don't see why he's coming out now to be talking. Like I've said before, I know their emotions are attached to this particular Obi Cubana issue. Emotions are attached, and based on emotions, someone will just say, "Oh, Adamslink, you know, throw some kind of insult." But firstly, guys, let's just be open-minded about everything. Let's just be open-minded. Firstly, what I believe is that Obi Cubana wasn't the one who was lavishing money around. No, it wasn't him. It was his friends. His friends came to show love and solidarity. And by showing love and solidarity, they decided to show the whole of Anambra State, Nigeria as a whole, Africa, and the world that yes, there's money in Anambra. They have money. So they started spraying money around. More than 200 something cows. Everything going around. Let us say if those 200 something cows, one cow was like a 1 million naira each. I know it was during the Salah time, close to the Salah. And you know, then cows are really, really expensive then. So little each cow is like all 1 million naira. That is 300 cow would be like 200 million naira alone for cows. Alone, well, that is not the whole issue though. Now check out what Comrade Deji said. You know, Comrade Deji is one of Nigeria activists, a freedom fighter. So I believe he will have access to first class information before we do, given it that yes, he's moving around some really people who can give key information. So Deji said, if Obama had acted responsibly last week, he won't need all these explanations now. Every time he is traveling abroad, he will be watched as person of interest. The financial and security world exchanged intel. He didn't need to draw so much attention to himself. Mind you, he never said Obi Cubana was a fraudster, ritually a 419 Yahoo Yahoo boy, none of that. But he said Obi Cubana now will be watched as person of interest. As person of interest because of the money, or maybe because of his friends. Who knows? Okay, firstly, does Obi Cubana actually knows if maybe one of the guys who came there to his mom burial is among the watch list of EFCC or FBI? Definitely, if you have a friend who is a 419 and it comes to your party to spray money, EFCC will not only be looking at that your friend again, he will also try as much as possible to know the link between that your friend and you. To know if you are helping that your friend to do money laundering or help him on any way to facilitate the way he's stealing. So, what I'm trying to say is that Obi Cubana might not definitely, or let me just say 99% is not a fraudster, he's a pure businessman based on what he said. And he's a very hardworking man. And I want to believe him for that. Yes, okay, let me believe him. Yes, I believe him. Because emotions are running. So I believe him. But what about his friends? Can you also vouch for the people who came there? Young people, rich, billionaires, well meaningful people. Yahoo Yahoo boys also came there as well. You cannot deny it. Drug dealer. I cannot say, but I'm just saying, like, generally, a lot of people came there. Can you also vouch for them? We can vouch for Obi Cubana, but can you stand for his friends? That's the question. Do you know if they are part of FBI watch list or EFCC watch list? So they are associated with Obi Cubana. So now, according to Deji, who knows? They might be trying to touch light Obi Cubana as well, based on the friends he kept around on that day and who came to spray. Well, let us still be watching it, and that one was from Deji. And here is this just one is sort by side. It starts saying we should really take him seriously. It's coming from Uche. You already know this guy who once said this he was a gay and came out not being gay again. Like I've said before, this is just bad side. It's not saying we should take him seriously, but I should just read what he wrote. He said, "Dear Obi, I beg, did you spend half of what sprayed at Oba on any of your mom's birthday when she did alive? It's not Obi Cubana's money. If friends came to spray, they say, Jesus wept. Anyway, I'm just a celeb, waiting I know. According to Section 21 of the CBN Act 2007, a person who spray the naira risks imprisonment for a term not less than 6 months. But why are the billionaires who spray money at Oba Town still walking like king on the street? Cubana Oga claimed to be wealthy, yet the road to where he did his mom burial remained unshattered. So many primary schools in Oba no get roof. Not even borehole for clean water. Maybe his own billions now only for party, not Oba development. That's coming from Uche. Well, Oba is not, Obi Cubana is not the governor, though I want to believe he has assisted a lot of people. So if he has not assisted a lot of people, why did people come to that party? That's just what I want to believe though. So, well, kindly also leave your comment below. And here's a video of him narrating. You know what, like I've said, he has been trying to do a lot of interview, maybe trying to clarify to people that, see, he has been suffering Whatever he has got today is based on hard work, no cutting of corners at all. Then he talked about his wife, who recently came out to, to actually give her support to our husband Obi. Then he said something. So let us watch it, guys.
I started dating my wife when I was living in a one room. It wasn't even a one room. We were like four guys. We were actually like four guys staying inside one room without bed. The foam was on the floor. You know now, one room was called as zone 4. Zone 4 we say in Abuja. You understand? So it wasn't about the money, but we were happy. We were happy. I married her when I was living in a 3-bedroom flat in Gariki. We had our 2 children there. We were happy. You get what I'm trying to say? Some people are very rich. They do not have happiness. They can't find it. But the happiness that flows within is that we have a woman who is ready to keep the home as peaceful as possible. Because peace brings about prosperity. If you don't have peace, there's no way you can have prosperity. It doesn't happen. Money does not keep marriage. Money does not keep marriage. But money makes marriage easier. Yes, granted. Okay? So most of the divorce cases, in fact, the richer you are, the more tendency of you to get divorced. That is basic.
Well, it's out there dishing out some wedding advices, marriage advices, and I think it's quite right. But apart from that, guys, well, I think we should also take some of his advices. And about that marriage advice, I think is really right. Well, you guys remember Van Jones, one of CNN presenter who recently mocked Nigeria over this Olympic qualifier basketball game between Nigeria and USA. It came out on a international television, CNN, and was mocking Nigeria. Well, he later apologized to Nigeria. Guess what? The world richest man, Jeff Bezos, recently gave this guy, donated 100 million US dollar to this guy, and he told him to do whatever he wants with the 100 million US dollar. 100 million US dollar Jeff Bezos gave to this Van Jones and told him, I donated this 100 million US dollar to you. Do whatever you want with it. If you like, go and buy a car. If you like, buy a house. Carry women. Do whatever. Give it to charity. Build schools. Do whatever you feel you want to do with it. It's your money. I dash you 100 million US dollar. No be base talk. 100 million US dollars. Hey. Well, guys, that's just it. And meanwhile, CBN to launch digital currency October 1st. We've already talked about this during the time CBN banned cryptocurrency in Nigeria, saying it's kind of like support fraud in Nigeria. Cryptocurrency support fraud. He hates fraud. So that was the reason why they banned it. But guess what? They already made the announcement that Nigeria might invent their own cryptocurrency. But I guess the cryptocurrency will be launched October 1st. So guys, the question is now, will you patronize, will you buy it immediately the cryptocurrency has been launched? So the CBN is set to launch its own digital currency on Independence Day. The Central Bank of Nigeria has perfected plan to launch its own digital currency according to information made available to Nairametrics by a private source. The CBN has picked October 1st, 2021 as its launch date. As a recent press brief, the director of IT at the CBN, Mohammed, confirmed the development and noted that the Apex Bank has studied digital currency landscape since 2017, and it's certain digital currencies hold some tools to help it achieve its goals as the apex bank of the nation. Well, guys, like I told you before, please, if you know what is good now, try as much as possible to start investing on digital currency, because the world is moving away from notes. So if you want to make gain now, now is the time. Just do that and do peace. And then before we end this video, it seems like we are forgetting one thing, and that is Adekunle Gold and Simi's their new music video Sinner. If Davido and Choma were the one that did this very sweet, beautiful music video together, showing off their love and everything, I think we would all rush to patronize them, including that time Whiskey Until was having dropped. We all rush to patronize them. But now they could go and see me just show off their love in their own video. So try as much as possible, guys, to support them. And you guys, I try. You guys, thank you very much for watching. Watch out for my next video. Don't go anywhere. Stay blessed and stay tuned.